In our continued discovery of Indonesian music, one that has caught our eye is traditional Javanese music. Gamelan, you know, the dance. They also use the kendang, which is one of my favorite percussive instruments. And they've done this in a live concert in an orchestral setup. So let's give it a watch. This is the Orchestra of Java.
Wow. Hey, go.
It also feels like with a modern take. What the hell?
Yeah, what is it? They have a DJ. Oh my god, what the heck? What?
I think you can hear those are gamelan bells, I think.
I like this, you know.
You hear that kendang? It's one of my favorite genres I think I've ever fucking heard in my life, with the kendang. Hence why we fell in love with koplo. It's mostly because of the percussive nature of it. This is very unique and peculiar. No wonder Alan Walker likes this type of stuff, and you get people like Weird Genius and Alfie Ref.
Well, it's interesting because this is obviously a folkloric traditional style that they have modernized
for sure.
Concert, which is so awesome to see.
Interesting, right?
It's like big jazz influence in here too.
Good singer. Very good singer.
Wow, fantastic singer. Yes, sir.
So I think they've utilized xylophones maybe instead of gamelan stuff.
This must be one of the most fun arrangements to do as an orchestra, though. Because look at those rhythm changes.
Yeah, less uniform than a lot of the orchestral arrangements in symphonies that they have to play. All I need is some
Gyat.
fucking.
See, that's so cool.
Yeah, they do have. I think those are the gamelans things on the left.
I don't know.
Because that's a xylophone playing in the background right now.
I'm sorry, but this is fantastic in terms of his vocal performance as well as the orchestra.
You also see why OSTs are starting to really shine in Indonesia, all across Asia.
Oh yeah. What the heck is in Java? What's happening in Java?
So curious,
so
isn't it?
Cool, right?
And they do things so differently to anywhere else in Indonesia.
Where are the hype men?
And they, and they also mix it.
What?
And they also mix it obviously with electronic aspects of it.
Yeah, they have a person on a computer,
DJ or something like that. I mean, there towards the end of the video, they're like promoting some other of the actual dance performance.
Wow, how cool!
Based off it.
This concert is very contemporary. Like in terms of like what an orchestra performance would be like anywhere else in the world, especially if you're showing folkloric elements, you wouldn't think they would do something so contemporary in terms of like the fusion styles and so dynamic on stage.
Because what
seems a lot more informal than what you would think of an orchestra.
Because what we know, like the music of Java, I guess, it's what we have seen before, which is gamelan. Obviously a ton of bells and gongs, but we've never seen it be played in an aspect of both, neither in an orchestral setup or even like this. Like there is this one here, and they are bringing performers. I think
that's really cool.
It's super unique because even people in the comments are saying like this is the first time we've ever seen any orchestra sort of try to do this.
Yeah, they have a lot of like Oh, they sing too. Oh, go on, kiddos. That's very fun.
Come on.
That's awesome.
I think this is the way you start selling orchestral performances, though, in a modern era.
I agree.
You have to do more.
Yeah, this is very dynamic.
Oh, they're kiddos.
Yeah. What she got also, you know.
She might do or she
Maybe.
might not. I don't
It
know.
might
It's
be
just like an effect.
Yeah, it might be the
style.
style. Yeah.
I don't think she does. It will be a huge problem when it comes to like unison phrases like this.
Yeah, it's a good point. This is so cute. This is really good, you know, the put on performances as well as the orchestration.
And this is all music of Java.
That's awesome. Wow, nice. That is actually so clever.
And other people from Indonesia can't understand this because this is a different language.
Yeah, that's a good point.
They can just feel it like us, yeah? Got people's heads going like that. Yeah, very interesting
Very
because
cool, though.
it is probably the first time we have seen an orchestral arrangement of any type of Java music in this sense. And
Music, yeah.
yeah, and people have been going, what would you call it? They've really been asking for us to review this type of stuff because not only is it, I think, uncommon in Indonesia anyways to do orchestral arrangements like this, it's just very unique in comparison to other parts of the world anyways. Very rare would you get orchestral arrangements in the UK like this or in the US like this.
I do think that Indonesia has been doing things differently for
a while.
for a few years when it comes to folkloric and sort of like cultural events. Like we've seen it recently with the choir sort of setup. They tend to be very performative in terms of the put on show, which is not common for the discipline of choirs. So it doesn't surprise me specifically that they have done so many dynamic things with something more progressive, you know?
So this is that there are two tuning systems in Javanese gamelan music. Slendro, which is the pentatonic, and then Pelog, which is the heptatonic.
Ah, cool.
In full, but focusing on a pentatonic group. Tuning is not standard, rather each gamelan set will have a distinctive tuning.
No way!
There are also distinct melody modes associated with each tuning system. A complete gamelan consists of two sets of instruments, one in each tuning system. Different gamelan sets have different sonorities, and are used for different pieces of music. Many are very old and used for only one specific piece. How fucking...
That's so cool!
What the hell?
Would you look at that? You can't, like, they're not
They're
tuned.
tuned different. Well, I guess they would be, right? Because
How do you
there's
tune
so fucking
them?
many of them anyways.
Yeah, how do you tune? Also,
Gongs
they're like
and sukuwans, kempuls.
Kempuls. This is actually really cool. I never thought about the tuning specifically for this.
So,
Wow.
so there seems to be even more depth than we even thought. Let us know perhaps what other region or what other type of music from Indonesia. It's always important for musicians like us to keep learning about music from different parts of the world, but also seek inspiration in all of them and see how other musicians have used them and then orchestrated them in a unique manner.